Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Laughing Boy here, and today I'm going to be bringing you an easy way to get through the Pacific Standard job without the Karuma. Now this is going to be the first in a series of walkthroughs on all of the heists and all of the setups for beginners. This is going to be, the purpose is to show you an easy and safe way to get through each one of these setups, the best way to do it, or the best way that I know how. Now planning for this does not start at the planning board. It starts off with having an outfit saved. You're going to need a heist heavy combat outfit saved, and the simplest way of doing that is to go to any clothing store, go up to the counter, go to the outfits, and find outfits heist heavy combat. And well, pick any one of these outfits. The difference is cosmetic. And the only thing that you're really going to need is the vest, but this is the simplest way to doing that. Now you're not going to want to use the lightweight armor glitch that I have posted in my other video during Pack Standard due to the latest patch. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to start this from Eclipse Towers. Here it is on the map. Now you should be aware that no matter where you started from initially, you can launch the finale or any of the following setups from any of your high-end apartments. However, this is the best one, or one of the best ones, for the Elite Challenge. That's something for another video, but it is the best one for the first setup, which I will do in my next video. Now, in setting up the heist, you're going to want to always set this on hard and player saved. I know even if this is your first time, you want it on hard and player saved. The reason is if you put it on easy, you get about $500,000 to split between the 4 players. And well, if you put it on hard, it's $1.25 million. It's a lot more money. So and it makes a big difference. The player saved outfits is so that you and all of your teammates can use the heist heavy combat outfit. Now we finally get to the planning board. First thing you're going to want is the host to be crowd control, first crowd control, the best driver to be hacker, and the one with the most hit points be second crowd control, also known as the runner. And I will walk you through each one of those roles, except for demolition, which doesn't really do anything that is not on the script. And well, the host, there is a difference. There is a reason for the host being first crowd control, and I will tell you what that difference is in a little bit. First thing, when you walk in the door, after someone hands out the sandwiches, which of course are the mask, you're going to want to go through, there's one guard per door here. And what you're going to want to do is run it behind them and push circle and knock them out. Because if you shoot at them, as you saw there, someone from the other side may shoot them from in front, which would make you, which would inadvertently make you, pretty much you shoot one of the hostages, and if you shoot 2 hostages, SWAT gets called, and it makes things much more complicated, unnecessarily complicated. There you see demolition doing their job, and my friend Jay there is the hacker. That is the host standing up there with the RPG. It has to be the RPG. It cannot be the grenade launcher, the homing launcher, or any of the other heavy equipment. But with the RPG, he can just stand there, hold it, and the intimidation meter will remain full. It does not have to be the host in there. The host can be in here, but whoever is in there should have the RPG. the difference between the host and the runner comes after the actual robbery. Now here, as soon as the hacker runs for the computer or gets to the computer, these guards will come out. You kill them. You walk over here around the corner, and you place a proximity mine right there. Then back up and stick one on the wall there, and you're pretty much done here. Alternatively, you could stand up there with an assault rifle or whatever you have, shotgun, and kill them as they come out. But there will be 4 total. There'll be the initial 2, then there'll be one a little bit later, and then one that may not come out until we're trying to go out the door. And that's my friend Jay. Having fun. Now is, now I go and do the part of the runner. But first I'm going to show you the role of the hacker, also known as the money bag. Now the reason for that is the hacker is the person who normally carries the money. There are a couple of reasons for that. One person carries the money because it is easier for 3 people to protect one person than it is for 2 people to protect 2 people. And the reason that the hacker is the one that normally carries the money, I will show you in a moment. First, if you haven't seen this already, this is what the hacker does. Hacker comes over here and plugs this thing into this computer, and we go in here and we hack. Use brute force to go in here, and what you do is you try to catch the lettering in the little bar. It's simple. It's one of the oldest hacks in the game. Now, one thing you may be interested in knowing is the demolition person can be anywhere in the building when that little cutscene happens, and they will instantly be transported to the spot right there in front of the door. So they can be doing anything at that point. Right now, all I'm doing is I'm standing here waiting for the door, of course, waiting for the door to be opened. Then I'm going to run in there and I'm going to grab all the money, grab it from one cart and then the other, and then I'm going to run upstairs, and I will show you, well, I'll give you a little demonstration of this. You just push right on the D-pad and just start spamming the X button. After this, though, we're going to run upstairs and we're going to hit the trigger point. Now, if you've seen this part before, you may notice one minor little difference. Those SWAT vans are not supposed to be there. That happens when you lose control of the crowd. Maybe you shoot too many hostages, or you don't keep that intimidation bar up. They sound the alarm, and SWAT is called. But I can still use this clip to demonstrate this role. You see at the bottom of the screen it says exit the bank. Now I'm standing behind this wall to keep any stray bullets that come through the doors from hitting me, because anytime the bullet hits me, I lose money, or we all lose money. And you notice now it says follow the getaway path, or the getaway route. If that shows up, then I don't have to move from this wall. I can just stand here and wait for the runner to get done with their job, and we will all be safely over there by the bikes. And speaking of the runner's job, here it is. Now you notice that this is the way that it normally looks. You notice there are no SWAT vans out there. That means everything went smoothly to this point. Now, first thing that happens is my friend Jay here, that's carrying the money, runs back there and hides behind the wall, and the rest of us go outside and start clearing cops. using the most efficient way possible, which in most cases, if you're high enough level, is the rocket launcher. And once this happens, the runner will take, someone will call out, let the money bag know that they can come out of the bank if they need to, and the runner will take off. The host stays on the sidewalk. If the host steps off the sidewalk, it makes the job of the runner much more difficult. You get the full-blown treatment instead of what you'll see here. Now, you just saw me do the armor glitch, and I recommend against doing that without the Karuma, because you will be vulnerable after the load scene, and I'll show you that in just a moment. I'll show you what I mean by the load screen. Now, if you'll notice, I'm not running up to these yellow points. I am running close to them. I'm running close enough to them for them to disappear. And I'm only shooting one cop on this run, and this is him. You have to shoot him, or there'll be more of them coming up on you. It just makes things more difficult. Now, at this point, if you're using the heavy armor, it just makes it to where you run slower, or you can hop and go a little bit faster. But now the job is the same. You run over here and you make sure that all of these bikes are blown up. You have to make sure they're all gone before you do this and commit suicide. Notice the rocket didn't kill me. Flames, however, do. That was because I still had the effects of the heavy gear on. Now, you will all respawn over here by the motorcycles, and the best way to do this now is for the money bag, again, being the best driver of the group, but in this case it's not going to be the best driver. It's going to be me, just for demonstration purposes, and I am definitely not the best driver. Actually, my buddy DJ Daniel Co. is the best driver that in my group of friends that I usually run with, and he's a very good driver. What happens here is the money bag jumps on the motorcycles. Everyone else runs up to the motorcycles and stands there. Very quickly, the person with the money bag will get this, the out of area thing, notification of that you're out of area, and tells you to return to your teammates, and you'll get a countdown timer, and it will look like this down here in the bottom right hand corner. Once it gets to 5, you will let the other people know. They jump on the motorcycles and take off. This is the reason for doing this is it gives the person with the money a head start, and it makes the cops lighter. It seems to make cops lighter on everybody, but it certainly makes the cops lighter on the person carrying the money. To see this all the way through and to get more detail on this, be sure and check out my buddy DJ Daniel Co. He just posted a tutorial on this, and he does a really good job. Like I said, he's one of the best drivers that I've ever met in this game. So be sure and check him out, and check out that video. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it was informative. Please remember to leave a like if you liked it, leave a dislike if you didn't like it, and always, leave a comment. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Laughing Boy out.
Right now.
Hey, so what did you think about that last Planet of the Apes movie?
Nothing bad. I mean, I think it's an inaccurate representation of us, but still.